Alon, Wasalon, you're with the Nasty Pastor, and I'm back with another chapter read from Ramses, Volume 1, Series 1. Today's chapter read will close out chapter 2, so we are moving through. Now, we are moving through, and we're getting, it's a big book. We're getting through this. We're making strides. Hopefully you're getting the same understanding I'm getting of how this young man was raised to become the heir of our dynasty legacy, of a civilization that we forged that is still present today. And when I said present today, you know what I mean? I mean the laws. I mean, give me 1 second. 1, 2. That's how I went, right? No, my prince, your brother has already been named successor. Good. I mean the laws. You feel what I'm saying? The laws, the way we live, how we bathe, and the most important part of this, was how. You feel me? How we figured out how to keep reproducing healthy. You feel what I'm saying? Bringing our heirs into this world healthy. You feel me? You get me? Because childbirth is very how to say it? It's very, you can die. That baby can die. You feel what I'm saying? The mother could stop breathing, which cuts off the oxygen to the baby. You feel what I'm saying? Baby dead. You feel what I'm saying? So there are some things that need to be really looked at, really done on a level of concern, of emergency, of being right, being correct, being accurate. You feel what I'm saying? Bringing a child in this world is something that's very, it's a scary moment. You feel what I'm saying? Because it can go either way. The mother and the child can die, or the child can just die. You feel what I'm saying? Or the mother can die and the child live. It goes either way. You know what I mean? I've been in a delivery room twice, and I'm glad that the mother and my child and our child made it out. You feel what I'm saying? Both times, both of them made it out, and I'm glad. You got what I'm saying? Because it's hard to raise a child by yourself. It's very hard. You get what I'm saying? Very hard. You have to be there. You had that baby. Be there. Share your wisdom. Share your walk. Instill some of your upbringing. What you see was so righteous about what your dad put in you, what your mom put in you, put it in your children. You got it? Put it in your children. Most kids don't fall short of the foundation. They stray. You get me? They stray. And if you think about it, you strayed from your foundation. But when you got into your tribulations, when you got into your turmoil, when you got into your struggle, what you did? You went back to the foundation, right? Cool. Like I said, I am the Nasty Pastor. We're back with another chapter read from Ramses, Volume 1, Series 1. This is the last part of the chapter 2 read. Then we'll be proceeding into chapter 3. And like I said, with no more delay, let's get this. Let's get this nourishment. Let's get full. And let's, take what we are learning, and let's instill these understandings within the Black community, within the African community. No, my prince, your brother has already been named successor, but has Pharaoh tested him? Your father simply wanted to see you react to danger. He knows your reputation. Why would he waste his time on that? No, I'm sure it was a summons. Don't get carried away, Ramses. This is madness. Why? The court is full of influential people with no use for you. What have I done to them? It's nothing you have done, it's who you are. Are you telling me I should blend in with the crowd? Listen to reason. A bull makes a stronger argument. Ramses, you have no idea how vicious power politics can be. It would take more than a bullfight to come out on top. Then you can help me. I beg your pardon. You know how the court works. Tell me who my friends are and my enemies be my secret advisor. Don't ask too much of me. I'm only your guardian. Are you forgetting that my childhood is officially over? Now you become my tutor or we go our separate ways. You're asking me to take uncalculated risks when you're not even first in line for the throne. Your older brother has been groomed for it. Go against him, Ramses, and he will destroy you. That's the end of this chapter, read. And I want to say this to you again, you know what I mean? It would be nice if they put a name on the oldest brother. I have never done a lot of research on Ramses. You got what I'm saying? That whole bloodline right there, I've never done a lot of research on them. I've always done research on Horus, Isis, Osiris, King Tut, Nefertiti. It gotta be somebody else that ran across me. It gotta be somebody else, and it may come to me one day. You got what I'm saying? When I see that name, or when I go through some of our pharaohs, because I have a list of our pharaohs, it'll probably come out to me because there are books that I know I've ordered. There are books that I know are coming. And it's not about just Isis and Osiris and Horus. It's Seth. That's another one. Seth, the brother of Osiris. You know, I've always tried to be familiar with the ancestors to get an understanding of the culture. You know, if I can get into their mind frame, if I can understand how they ruled, if I can understand their look of life, and I know it's before Christ, it's not in modern times, but I can always take their thoughts, their visions, and get a picture of what was going on and why these decisions was made. You feel what I'm saying? Why you decided to put these laws in place? What made it possible for you to say that's wrong? Let me make that a law. You get what I'm saying? Let me make that a law of the land. So, you know, I say this to you again, you know what I mean? Let's learn about Ramses, because if you're keeping up with my readings, if you're understanding my readings of Ramses and what we have already learned, you know, Ramses has already made two mistakes. Well, one mistake as a child. You got what I'm saying? He faced the bull, which showed everyone that I'm not a person that's scared. I have no fear. But he never killed the bull. You get what I'm saying? Never killed the bull. And then when you look at the movie Exodus, the decision Ramses made then was a very selfish decision. It seemed like it was only made by him. You know, when you think about the structure of the United States, of the president, of the POTUS, there's a vice president to help the president make a decision. You know, if the vice president can't come up with the right answers, there's Congress. There's it's a list, it's a line of people, advisors, if that's the correct word to say it, instead of saying Congress, vice president, and stuff like that. There's a list of advisors to help the POTUS of America. You understand what I'm saying? There's no ignorant decision should be made when you are the voice, the face, the protection, I'm gonna leave it at protection of the people that labor for this country. You feel what I'm saying? You are the voice. You are the face. You are the protector. So our POTUS is only as good as the advisors under him. You understand what I'm saying? Under him or her. You get what I'm saying? Whatever gender sits in that office, their advisors are just more important than they are. Look, let's get our culture correct. Let's get our culture exact. Let's start really, you get what I'm saying? Really buckling down, women raising women, men raising men. You get what I'm saying? It's time to stop dividing the man and the woman of the African Black American culture. It's time to stop. It's time for us to multiply. It's time for us to add. It's time for us to subtract. You get what I'm saying? Subtract. We don't need to divide ourselves. You feel what I'm saying? We don't need to do that. You get it? If you're not of the culture, you're not with the culture, you don't understand the culture, roll out. Roll out, because then, you sitting there not in understanding. You're not in understanding of the culture. Then what is your purpose? And me knowing the stigmas behind this culture, on this culture, I look at you as a plant. I look at you as somebody waiting for your moment to tear it down, to break it down. So move on. Move it on. We're going to walk in a righteous light. We're going to continue to try our best to raise our babies to walk in a righteous life. And believe what I tell you, they're coming. The more the Black African community, the Kemites of this community, start getting more successful, first in education, second in finances, thirdly in social gathering, they're coming. You get it? They're coming. But if we can keep ourselves clean, you get me? Clean, keep it all clean. The labor we forge now will be able to have our grandbabies living off the fruit. You get it? Living off the fruit of it. Look, you've been with the Nasty Pastors, been on another chapter read of Ramses, Volume 1, Series 1. Look, I love you, and I'm out.